Hey, what's poppin', guys? Settle here. Back again. More tank. Bronze the GM. We'll see what happens. I've got a few unlocks for right now. Could always consider buying the skin. We got the credit sword. I don't really know what else we'd use it on. I don't plan on using this account ever once I'm done with this challenge. Like, I'm just gonna delete it probably through Blizzard's official stuff. I have so many Smurfs at this point, especially so many in GM. I just don't have a use for like an 18th Smurf in GM. It's too much. Can't give it away or anything, otherwise I would. Because I think that is against Blizzard terms of service, is giving your accounts away to other people. But you are allowed, in Blizzard's TOS, you can make Smurf accounts, you're allowed to Smurf, you're not allowed to throw games, but you're not disallowed from doing a lot of challenges and making the game almost impossible to even do anything in. And that's that's how we got to the situation. I didn't throw to bronze, but I did effectively throw to bronze. Like, I did just about everything that I could that wasn't explicitly throwing to make my way to bronze. Yeah, let's go equip the Neil thing, I guess. That's certainly a victory pose. I thought it was the emote, I'm not gonna lie. I just wasted all those credits for nothing. But honestly, with Rein, all you need is heroic. There's really no point in any other emote. It's too good. They kind of designed the perfect character. What is a skin no one should ever use though? It'd be like fucking copper or brass, probably. They're probably the worst Rein skins in the game. I'm gonna go with brass, and we're gonna give ourselves a unique identity from all the other Reinhardts. Right? I'm not like other Reins. I use the worst skin in the game. It's actually not true. I think there's worse rates. Are there worse Rein skins actually? I looked at this the other day, and there's definitely some iffy Rein skins, but I think this brass skin here might be the bottom of the barrel as far as all that goes. Can't remember exactly, but if it's not the bottom, it's awfully fucking close. Yeah, I also didn't see what rank this match was. I don't know if we finally made our way out of bronze yet. Been pretty excited to see silver for the first time. Just to be fair, I haven't been in silver for a long time. We'll see what happens. But this series is more of a showcase of the fastest possible normal climb experience. Because the thing is, like, all the unranked GMs and stuff, they show like a skewed thing, where you can get to GM in like 20 games, and now it's 5. If you go 5 in home placements, you're GM. You're even GM1 most of the time. But if you're just on your normal account, if you're not on Smurf 15, I think anyone who makes a Smurf account will be higher than their main. I say this because it's true for me. Every time I make a Smurf account, I get placed higher than my main. What the fuck was Tracer doing there? The world may never know. Okay, team, let's go. Let's go, champ. Got that Zen Orb healing, have that Zen Orb damage, and I mean, the game just plays itself, honestly. Anyway, this is the fastest you'd be able to climb, obviously. If you had the skills to be in GM, you can climb at an accelerated rate. But notice how I'm already 10 games in, I'm still in bronze, because it takes time to climb. Everyone that's always asked me for climbing advice, and they're like, oh, my teammates suck and I'm better, and when they actually are better, it's because they play 5 games a season. You can't climb on 5 games a season. The season I climbed from Plat to GM for the first time, I had 50 wins. Which means probably about 70-80 games. So that's a lot of games. That's a lot more than 5 for sure. I'll have to rip this Tracer, man. I'm lucky. That is brutal. She did have Shout on her, so she actually got to live an extra second. And my Kiri has my fucking back. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. You'll love to see it. Oh, I think this BAP was on our team last game. I'm lucky. I feel bad for him. Well, actually, they got a win out of us. They take a loss out of us. It kind of goes both ways. We even out the skills right here. That's what games like this are for. To make everything right in the world. Sure to many of you that shatter was obvious, but you know, obvious shatter doesn't mean bad shatter. See, that was a two-part move. I not only grabbed Mega, I basically made it so they couldn't back up unless they wanted to go back up into me and die. Now this tank is isolated and we got like our support on us and stuff. It's just free. This is a permanent stagger right here, right? The further we push up, the more our team comes with us, the further we stagger these guys. Unless, you know, there was a very important part of that sentence though. As long as we push up, as long as our supports push up with us. I believe I said that. If I didn't say that, that's what I meant to say. That's why we died. They've been doing it so far all game, every single thing, pushing from first to second, second to third. They've been pushing into the enemy spawn with me. And that was the first time where, I don't know if they were just bored, they didn't, you know, feel like OW, or if they just didn't trust it. But that was the first time they didn't do that, which caught me off guard. Anyway. Some with that heroic emo. Cool. Yo, props to these guys for not giving up though. A lot of people, even in most of my GM games, if a game goes like this, they just give the fuck up. Not a single person on the enemy team has AFK'd, and that is super commendable. I don't care how bad of a player you are. If you don't AFK, I have infinite respect for you. Even if you're a bronze 5 player, you've never won a game of Overwatch, you're 0-100. If you've never given up in a game, you're way better than a lot of these people I see in GM5, who the second 2 fights go bad, will just wait. You know, they literally stand and spawn, let the game play itself out, so they can just get into another game. And it's like, I don't know, man. A lot of people are really okay with AFKing, and for me, it's a bitch move. I think AFKing should be reportable more than throwing, because at least with throwing, there's something there. You know, someone's doing something. They at least have to look at that guy for 2 seconds to go kill him, or like, they might consciously be thinking about the fact that he's just AFK their spawn or something, like standing behind them. But if you're actually AFK in your spawn or right outside your spawn or something, it's just weird. It's a very normal thing. It happens in top 500 lobbies, happens in Masters lobbies, Bronze lobbies, what have you. I think that, I mean, it's a reportable offense, but a lot of players are very okay with doing it. It's kind of cringe. But yeah. I don't know. I know it's not like too crazy of a take. I'm sure a lot of people agree with it, but I've seen so many clips and been in so many games that are top 500 level where half the lobby, you know, 3 fights go poorly on attack or something, the attacking team gives up. They literally just all stand by, like, that one map with like the beach. They'll just stay out by the beach, they'll take some screenshots, they go by the cliffs of Junkertown or something. They're just not there. Why did you even queue the game if you just didn't want to play it if it went slightly poorly? Because I've made comeback. I have lost 9 fights, won the 10th by stacking 5 ults, and then won the entire game by then dominating from that point on. A lot of the time, you just need that one fight to fucking tip the iceberg in your favor. The swing of a match is crazy. And you should not underestimate the amount you can make a comeback. Okay, let's get this tank away from my team. I'm taking a lot of damage. I thought that was my Moira orb for some reason, even though I don't think we've ever had a Moira. I could shatter here, and I will. I just want to get fade out. Yeah, notice that right there That's that, like, bronze silver player diff that Lucia normally boosts me and saves his entire team. But that didn't happen there. And effectively just let his team die. Like, they can blame this queen all they want. Queen can't block Shatter, but the people that escape Shatter can oftentimes help deal with it. Tato, you saved me. Damn. There's just like some subplot. Has it been a subplot in the chat this whole time? I know they were talking about at the start, but a lot of the time I blank out on reading chat. Okay, here comes Queen ult. Alright. Right? It's kinda overdue. She's definitely had it for a minute, and I guess she's just not using it yet. Saving it for a rainy day. Can't believe I missed that. That was a nice maneuver, that Moira. Because I remember back when last time I've been in bronze elo, like on a Smurf account or whatever, was way back. I think Overwatch season 13 or something, 14, in Overwatch 1. That's like 5 years ago, and people were just like holding only W, didn't look around or anything. You know, they were playing one key at a time. They could either move or shoot, so they couldn't pick in between. And this is just a different vibe. There's so much more going on here. Did she think she wall-made that? I'm lucky. Yeah, there's the tracer I heard. 5 kills. 12,000 damage. I think I out-damaged the entire enemy team solo here. To be fair, they're just not killing me. Like, they shoot at me a few times. Thank you, Tank, for being cool and awesome. This is really making me start to think, like, yeah, maybe it's a good thing I watch a lot of Smurfs, because these people are so excited to have a Smurf on their team. But I think it's mainly because they've only been playing against Smurfs, and that half the people on bronze are not bronze. There's a lot of people I've seen, not that I know personally, but I've definitely seen people that are gold, maybe silver, and they just make a Smurf account, go down to bronze. I even did that way back at the start of Overwatch, and that account didn't get banned, but I did have an account where I deliberately made my way to bronze in like season 3. Before like I even tried to climb, I started to throw. Which, I don't know if that's a problem with the game or what. But yeah, I haven't done that since. At least, especially not to that degree. But yeah. I love you so much, Reinhardt. Rain Dead Town, man. Dude, they're playing with their tank. Sexy, also run. The stays group. The stays group like was fucking hilarious. Holy shit. There's a lot of issues. It was not just their tank. Like the fact Lucia lived here. That Lucia could have booped me like before that play of the game had started and saved this whole team, and they probably would have even killed me. There was a lot of close calls. But my team had that A1 mental. They were like, damn, this run's popping off. So then inherently they actually play better. The less you're worried about losing, the more you naturally start winning. It's kind of a weird psychological thing. The more you're thinking about losing, the more you actually will just start to lose because you're so fixated on it and you're just not playing the game. Either way, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.